Alright guys, so in today's video we're going to go ahead and talk about Snapchat ads, and I'll be showing you how to create ads from scratch. Some of my students and I have recently started using Snapchat ads, and we've been having some pretty good success with it since it's untapped and not that many people know you could advertise on that platform. It's not that different from other advertising platforms. Also, you can't really tweak that many things like you could with Facebook ads, but it's still very simple and effective to use. And most importantly, it's untapped. Since there's not a lot of people using it for advertising, we have pretty much a fresh new audience to go ahead and target. And I highly recommend you guys give it a try. It's very simple to set up. So let me go ahead and show you guys. The first thing we want to do is we want to head over to ads.snapchat.com. Once you're there, it's going to ask you to sign up or log in if you guys have an account. And if you don't, obviously you're going to go ahead and sign up. After that, it's going to ask you to fill in some more information. Once you do that, it's going to bring you over to this page. If you guys don't see it, what you guys want to do is you want to go over here on the left-hand side, top left-hand corner, hit the drop-down menu, click on create ads. And then we're gonna go ahead and, well, we'll let it load for a little bit. For some reason, it's always acts a little bit slow with me. I'm not sure why. It gets annoying because I pay for the fastest internet in my area, but this is the only thing that lags on me. So we're gonna go ahead and select quick and easy. Don't worry about advanced create. We're not gonna cover that in this video. That's for the advanced dropshipping kit, which I'll talk about towards the end of the video. So we're gonna go ahead, select quick and easy. Sounds pretty funny. Hit Snapchat ads. This is the one we're gonna focus on. You have story ads. This is if you guys want to appear on the story, on the Snapchat story, or the collection ads. I mean the feed, by the way. I don't mean the actual story, but the feed. Then the collection ads, if you guys have some sort of collection. Then we have filters. So this is basically if you're having an event somewhere and you want people to take pictures and use your filter, then you would select that. But we're not doing any of this. We're gonna go ahead and select snap ad, or we're gonna leave it at snap ad. Then we're gonna go and name it. We're just gonna call it test 1. You guys are gonna have this turned off, so I want you guys to turn it on. If you guys want to learn how to install the pixel, you guys could go ahead and either check down below in the description. I added a link to a video where I show you guys how to install this pixel onto your Shopify store, or there's gonna be a card somewhere around the screen. You guys could hit on that. You guys could click on that and it's going to take you directly to the video. It's a very short and simple video. It's just going to show you how to install the pixel. Then we'll turn both of these on. Then we're going to input our brand name. In this case, I'm going to use Choose. For those of you who have the advanced dropshipping kit, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about or who don't have the kit, Choose is basically a business that I created inside of the course just to show people how to create a logo and how to design it. So we're gonna go ahead and use that since I have the logo here on my computer. Headline. Here I like to describe the business. For example, this is a pet supply company. So we're just gonna put pet supply. Oh. And if you guys had a makeup brand, it could be something like Lovely Beauty Cosmetics Company. There you go. Then we're gonna go over here to this next section. This is Top Snap Media. This is where you're gonna basically create your ad. So we're gonna go ahead and hit create, let it load, and then you're gonna have all these templates. You guys could upload your own or your own little video, but if you guys want the fastest and easiest way, it would be using one of their templates. Then we're gonna go ahead and choose one that fits our business. Now I'm gonna give you guys a little tip. If you guys don't have a brand or are not trying to portray a brand and you guys wanna focus only on dropshipping, or you're just doing dropshipping, I would just recommend you guys use these 3 right here. This one, so product showcase, amp it up 2, amp it up, on the go, and these 3 right here. Those are for those of you who only are doing dropshipping and who don't really care for the brand as much. So use those. For those of you who care about a brand or who are trying to build a brand, use any of the other ones. Obviously you're not going to use this, but you would use something like this or like this. So in this case, we're going to go ahead with Glam Up 3. And in here we have our editor. Let's pause this real quick. So you guys have to change every image in order to hit review. If you guys don't do that, it's not gonna allow you to continue. So keep that in mind. You could either highlight stuff or switch stuff by clicking over here on the left-hand side, or you guys could go ahead and grab your mouse and just click on whatever you want to change. You guys could also move stuff around if you guys don't like the placements of things. You guys could resize the image. So you guys could do a lot of things here. Replace, we're gonna change this image to this right here. I'm gonna make this smaller. For my Snapchat ads, I actually like using this blank foreground or background. I don't know why I said foreground, but this blank background, just because they look a lot nicer. That's my opinion for this store. Obviously, if I had a brand, I would use a really nice looking picture, but since I'm only focusing on dropshipping this product, I just want a clean background, a clean picture of a product and the background, a white background. So I'm just gonna resize it to something that I feel like looks nice. So I think that's fine. Then the logo, let's go ahead and change that. And let's make it a little bit bigger because it's too small. Then here, we're gonna go ahead and add something. If you guys are doing free shipping, then you guys could put that on here. If you guys have a coupon, you guys could put that up here, or something that captures your potential customers' attention. You want to add it here. So in this case, we're going to do free shipping. Let's do all caps lock. All right, we're gonna leave it at that. Let's change the color to red. Let's do a darker red. Okay, and then here, we're just gonna change this to that should be fine. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Okay, that seems about centered, or as center as I could get it. There you go. Let's click play, see how it looks. Yeah, that looks fine. Now we're just gonna hit review. And then it's just gonna compress it and turn it into a video. So once it's done loading, we're gonna go ahead and continue. Attachment, don't worry about this. Oh, well, actually, I don't know why I said don't worry about this. I was thinking it was something else. Okay, so then we're gonna go ahead and select website, call to action, what we wanted to do, what we wanted to say. This is what we wanted to do or what we wanted to say. So it's gonna be here. It's either gonna be learn more, apply now, but in this case, we want people to buy stuff from us. So we're gonna go ahead and select shop now. You see how it changed that right here? That's basically what it does. Then we're gonna enter our website URL. All right, then autofill. We're just gonna leave that disabled and leave this disabled. And then who will see your ad. This is basically where you get to choose who you target. And it's very simple, but yet it's very effective. So in location, you guys could go ahead and leave it at the United States if that's who you plan to target. If not, then you guys hit the X and then choose your country. But in this case, we're gonna go back with the United States. And if you guys only want to target a certain country, a certain state inside the United States or inside a country, you guys could go ahead and do that. If you guys want to target a certain city, go ahead and do that. And a certain zip code, you guys could go ahead and also do that. So after that, we're gonna go ahead and, sorry if the audio just seems kind of weird. I just moved up a little bit. Then ages, we were gonna focus on 18 and older. The reason why we don't go under 18 is because there's really not that many people we could target. And the ones, well, take that back. The ones we could target that are under the age of 18, not a lot of them have credit cards or debit cards in hand. And if they do, they don't really have all that much money in there, and they don't buy on impulse like people who work for their own money or people who are older do. So that's one of the reasons why we don't want to target people under the age of 18, just because they're not really going to convert well into sales. So then for genders, you're going to have to select, you're going to have to choose. I actually choose female for stuff like this. It just depends on what you're selling. Obviously, if you're selling men's bracelets or men's products, you're not going to select female. So this just depends on what you're selling and who your target audience is. So in this case, I know I could target both, but I'm going to go with female just because from my experience, I had better experience or more sales with female when it came to dog products or pet supply. So then regulated content, this is for anybody who is trying to sell stuff that are for adults. So anything related to drugs or weapons or violence or any sexual products or anything like that, you would go ahead and select age restriction so it doesn't show it to minors. Then interest, this is where you're gonna basically select what you want to target or who you want to target. So in this case, this is a pet supply store. So we're gonna target dog owners because I mean, it's a mat and there has a dog. So we obviously want to target dog owners. So let's go ahead and select pets. Here we're able to select dog owners. And that's pretty much it. Like, it's just that. That's what we've been using and it's worked so well. Okay, show more. Operating system, this is if you guys want people who are on an Android or an iPhone. So I would only see you using this if you're selling phone cases. So maybe if you were selling cases for iPhone, you would only select iOS. That's pretty much the only time I would see you guys using this, if you guys are using this for dropshipping. Device make, if you guys are trying to, target a certain phone. So if you guys are selling cases for the Pixel or the iPhone or the Galaxy, you guys could go ahead and select the devices. If you guys want them to download something, although if you're dropshipping, they wouldn't be downloading anything. So you could advertise when they have Wi-Fi. In this case, we're gonna leave it with all carriers. You could go with that deep. We're not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna keep on going. Active, budget $50. Now this is the only downside about advertising with Snapchat is that you have to spend a minimum of $50 with them. There's no way around it. You have to spend $50 daily. So they are a little bit on the pricey side, but they're pretty effective. So if you guys are starting out, you might want to back off a little bit, wait till you get some money or get some sales going in, and then advertise using Snapchat. Then you're gonna leave this how it is, immediately run indefinitely. If you guys plan it to run forever, if not, set a date when you want it to stop, maybe the next day or maybe just that one day or maybe a week. You guys can go ahead and select whatever you want. Auto bid, leave it how it is. Swipe up, leave that how it is. So at $50, it's estimating that it's going to get 45 to 85 swipes. Sometimes it's not that accurate because I get a lot more than that. Again, it just kind of depends on your ad, and if it's enticing enough, then people are going to go ahead and click on it or swipe up on it. Then business address, you guys are going to have to enter either your home address, or if you guys don't feel comfortable enough to do that, then what I would suggest is you go over to Google and then just type in a random house address and do that, and or not house address, my bad. Don't do that. You want to type in a random building address from like Walmart or Target or something like that, and just put that there. You should be fine. Then you're just going to enter your information, your credit card, or if you're using PayPal, just pay with PayPal. I'm not saying pay, but like if you're using PayPal, you could pay with PayPal or with a credit or debit card. And then here we just get a quick summary. You're bidding automatically. Your ad will run for a total of 1 day. You'll never spend more than $50 a day, which is a good thing, because with like analytics or with Facebook ads, it actually sometimes, if you turn that ad on and off, it ends up spending a couple dollars more or a couple dollars less. So it's really wonky. But with this one, it's just 50. You're not going to spend more than that. Your ad will yield an estimate of 45 to 85 swipe ups. I feel like they kind of lowball this. From my experience, I feel like they lowball it. And then lastly, your ad will be approved by the team before it begins delivering, just like any other type of advertising platform. And then you just go ahead, select create my ad, and once you're approved, you'll see it start to run. And after that, you're gonna go to manage ads and you get some more information about how your ad is performing. So there you guys have it. That's how you create a simple and effective Snapchat ad. Hopefully you guys take advantage of the fact that this market is still fairly new and untapped. Now, if you guys are looking to get more in depth with Snapchat ads, even though this should be more than enough to get you guys started, it's always a good idea to learn an advanced strategy, or to learn a advanced strategy to future-proof yourself, because eventually this will be discovered. A lot of people are going to hop in it. A lot of people are going to start advertising it. It's going to get a lot harder to stand out. So you want to stay ahead of the competition. If you guys want to get more in depth, then you guys could check out the advanced dropshipping kit. I'll cover everything a lot more. Now, I'm not saying you guys definitely need it, but it's a really, really big help. I basically cover a lot of different subjects. It's packed with information from showing you how to design your store, your ads, your logos, so you don't have to outsource any of that. I go in depth with Facebook ads, Instagram influencers, Snapchat ads. I also deal with merchant processors, or I show you how to deal with merchant processors and what to do if you get blacklisted or your PayPal gets shut down. So it's basically packed with all the information you will ever need for dropshipping. The link will be down in the description, so if you guys want to check it out, you guys go ahead and do so. And it also comes with a 2-month, I was gonna say 2-year guarantee. It comes with a 2-month one-on-one conversation, so you guys could message me and I'll help you guys with your ads, or whatever part you get stuck creating your store or finding products or whatever the case may be. Message me directly and I'll help you guys out. So that's it. That's pretty much all you need for creating a really effective ad. This should be more than enough for you guys to do a lot of damage with Snapchat. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to subscribe and like the video, and thank you guys for watching.